Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kemi Cha and my YouTube channel's name is Kemi256. And on my YouTube channel, I share with you my journey or my life experience working as a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the most annoying comments or annoying things that Arabs say about housemaids. So if you're new on my channel, you are very much welcome. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love. And if you haven't hit that notification bell, please consider hitting it so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. Number one is smelling. So this smelling comment is not about the race. This smelling comment is not about the race. Whether you're from Uganda or Kenya or the Philippines or Indonesia, you get this comment from your bosses. They may not tell you you're smelling, but there are some things that they are going to do and you yourself, you sense it. So some of the bosses go direct to the housemates and tell them, you are smelling, go and take a bath or go and apply some deodorant and use perfume. But the most annoying thing is that that person who is telling you that is that kind of person who has spent 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and even a month without bathing. There's a time I spent with a lady, a full month. It was in the winter season. That was in December. The full month I never saw her bathing. So at times I was like, maybe her heater is like spoiled. Maybe she uses like my bathroom at night. She would finish watching TV at 2 and go to sleep because we would like sleep closer. So that is the most annoying thing. Most of the people just bathe on Friday. Those are the ones who bathe. They brush once in a year. Some brush once in a year. That is the person who has brushed. But you who brushes every day and bathes every day, some housemates even bathe 3 times in a day. Some 2 times, some once, but every day. Then the boss will come and be like, you are smelling. But for me, I think the reason why they say we smell is because they're used to perfumes, used to deodorants, like the expensive ones, even if it's cheap, but they're used to some scents. So whenever we pass around them or behind them or in front of them, they're always like, this person is smelling. Why am I not feeling any scent of perfume? But for us housemaids, we don't have that time. I can apply some deodorant, but I don't have that time of putting on my perfume when I'm not even going somewhere. I bought a perfume in 2019. I still have it. Why would I have to apply it when I'm not even going outside? So smelling is going to be one of those comments that you'll get from your bosses. So for me, this is how they told me. So my boss was like, Letitia, I want to tell you something. She calls me Letitia, not Kemisha. So she was like, Letitia, I want to tell you something, but just don't be angry. I was like, okay. She was like, don't you really think you have to go and apply some deodorant? Oh my God. I was like, okay, let me go. So, well, for me, I prefer to be told than to be stabbed in the back. So she told me, I went and did what she wanted. But I knew I had just finished bathing. So then I came back. So we went to visit my boss's brother. So my boss's brother had brought a housemaid from Uganda. So the moment we reached there, the housemaid, got away from the room. Then my madam was sleeping there, my old lady. But she was like, Letitia, tell your friend. She smells. Her clothes are smelling. She need to go and shave. Oh my God. I was like, how am I even going to tell her? But because she was my fellow Ugandan, I was like, madam, she said this and this. She told me, but I didn't say everything. I was like, by the way, when you came here, did they buy for you the shavers? Like, no. I was like, request for them. So she requested them, but I didn't tell her, they've said this and this. But still, my madam, my old lady, she went ahead and told the brother. She was like, your housemaid is smelling. So the girl had to go and shave, go and bathe and do everything, wash the clothes again. So that comment, you're going to get it. It's not about the race, my dear. Number 2, eating too much. So you'll find that some bosses are those one who are stingy. If it's like chicken, he wants you to take like some pieces after eating them. And they bring those bones. Those are the ones that you're going to eat. Some bosses, not all. So they say that housemaids, we eat a lot while we work less. But just imagine working for 16 hours. A day has 24 hours. So remaining, there are like 8 hours remaining. Those 8 hours you have to bathe, you have to pray, you have maybe to wash your clothes. Those of you who are not allowed to use a washing machine, I was once in that experience. So they say that we eat a lot. I saw a video of a Ugandan housemaid with a boss. The boss was recording and saying, you've eaten 10 kilograms of rice from the last week that you came. You've eaten a lot of chicken. So the girl was like, you know what? That is in the contract that I have to eat. And they didn't put any limitations. So I have to eat and feel satisfied. And she was like, by the way, you're just even lying. I didn't eat that much food. Imagine for 1 week, how can someone eat 10 kilograms? So they say housemates, we eat a lot while we work less. Number 3, some bosses say that housemates love their phones more than their jobs. But if I'm to be honest with you, if you're still in Uganda, let me just let you know, these guys can spend even 20 hours on the phone or even 16 hours on the phone. But at the end of the day, they say housemates don't work, they just love their phones. Like for me, I always hold my phone around midday or around 5 p.m. even when I'm going to sleep. So it depends on the day. But they always say housemates, we love our phones more than we love our jobs. And that is somehow annoying. So number 4, they say that we are lazy. But let me tell you guys, even if you work from morning to night, from Monday to Sunday, just as we do year to year, still there are few Arabs that will appreciate you. Some of them will just recognize you. There's a difference between being appreciated and being recognized. So the recognized is going to like her friend and be like, I have a nice housemaid, she's caring, she's like what. Then appreciating is coming to you as a housemaid and tell you, Annette, you're doing well, Natasha, you're doing well, but Patricia, you're doing well, such as that. There are few who can do that. But they say that to housemates, we are very lazy. But let me tell you, those people who say that housemaids are lazy are those dependent women who depend on their husbands. Just imagine your boss seated in her chair. Then she carries herself and comes to the kitchen to call you to come and pick the cup. And you just wonder, that energy that you used to stand up, why didn't you bring the cup with it? And then at the end of the day, they say that you're lazy. Lastly, dirty. So this dirty one, it's going to be like a race, and at the same time not a race. So some bosses say that housemates are dirty, they're not organized. But let me first say this one. There's a time a girl came, we all have different tones of skin. So like my black skin, there's someone who are a bit light skinned but they fall in the black race. There's someone who are a bit like dark, that black beauty, like those ones from Sudan. I just love their gum. It's always black. Guys, Sudanese are very beautiful. If you have ever had a friend, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to gum. When it comes to they have a beautiful skin. So sometimes when you see my skin, there's someone who has a little bit dark skin, someone have lighter ones, that. So the boss saw someone with a dark one like mine, or a bit darker. So she was like, you're dirty, go and bathe. The girl went and bathed. She was working within the family that I was working in, like the stepsisters, things like that. So she went and bathed and came back. The boss was like, you are dirty, go and bathe. You don't scrub yourself so well. The girl went to bathe 5 times. 5 times. The last time she said, I'm not going to bathe. She was like, this is my skin. This is my skin. This is how black I am. She explained. She was like, just like you can find a white man married to a black woman, they give out half castes or the biracials. Light skinned but falling in the black race. Like me, I'm dark skinned. Some blacks who are a bit light skinned, some are light skinned, but this is my skin. The madam was like, no, my kids are going to fear you. So just imagine someone saying you're dirty, like your skin is dirty, you don't bathe, just because you're black. So guys, those are the most annoying things that Arab bosses say about us housemaids. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section, the most annoying comment that you have ever heard from your boss. And don't forget to like this video. You can also share this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. I love you. See you in the next video.